Alright everybody, welcome back for more TechNodefirmacraft. Here with Nate, and Mickey's on the map there, and I think Sim's nearby. Oh, I didn't know that. Hit shift, Mr. Pursuit.
What is
Yeah,
it doing?
it gets rid of your name off the mini-map. What is going on here?
Oh, that's
Maybe it was
cool.
just a sunset. Was there something?
A little more than a sunset.
What? Oh, it's the Magic Man. What are you doing up there?
I just thought I'd drop in if you guys
Yeah,
needed a hand.
I see that. That's ow. That makes you go up in the air. What do you call that magical device?
Um,
Okay.
the wings of God.
The God wings. Okay. So I'm going with the what is it? Clarke's third law. I think I looked it up a couple days ago. It's any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. This is our magic guy. I can't even knock you back in that armor. Ah! No, 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 no.
Oh, stay away from that.
Don't hit me with the glowy rod of wrath and things and stuff. Yeah, so Sim's been a little bit on working on the tech, so yeah, he's got a thing that makes him go flying around in the air and yeah,
Just
glowy
Stressful
stick of
quality of life improvement. That's all.
uh-huh. I keep an eye on you. That big wizard's tower you got and all that. I'm gonna call you the technomancer. You're the wizard, the technology wizard, or something. At any rate, I have built this beautiful, huge 5x5, 5 tall
cardboard box.
cardboard box. No, it's an arc furnace. It even says on the front, it's an arc furnace.
Looks like a cardboard box to me.
You don't believe me?
No.
All right. Well, okay. Come on over here, and let me show you the deal. Let me show you the thing. Here is my arc furnace, or our arc furnace. It's slightly disassembled. Did I lose you, Nate?
No, I'm here.
You're
I'm hiding.
you're hiding again. Dang it. Can't see you. It's not quite assembled yet, but I think we've got all the bits and pieces that are required to make this thing. So we need 14 steel slabs and 4 blocks of steel, which is basically all of this steel turned into blocks and then some of it chopped in half into slabs. We need 27 reinforced blast bricks, which you actually get from the blast furnace. So you could reuse your blast furnace, but then you don't have a blast furnace anymore. And I know the arc furnace does basically everything the blast furnace does, but the blast furnace looks cool, so I don't want to recycle it. However, this is so expensive. These fire brick blocks. Do you remember what we figured out? It was like 80 graphite and 80 kaolinite or something like that. It was a crazy amount of stuff to do that. Anyway, and then black steel and
the graphite was a pain, huh?
black steel and wrought iron. Oh yeah, I posted that picture for you guys. I dug graphite for like 2 hours trying to find the vein. Anyway, a cauldron, that's easy enough, and all this stuff. So I think Nate just got a engineer's manual. If we take a look, we can make the arc furnace like so. Nice and easy. Just 5 layers of steel and things and stuff. But that's what we're going to work on today. And then we need graphite electrodes to go into it. It says there it is. Graphite electrodes, which take...
Electrodes?
Uh-oh. Oh no. I click on graphite electrodes and it takes me to the engineer's blueprint. Sure, why not? Okay. Graphite electrodes take the industrial squeezer, which I just saw and I lost. But anyway, we're going to go back to arc furnace. So that means we're also doing the industrial squeezer. And if we're going to do that, we may as well do the fermenter and the refiner and have some biodiesel, biofuel stuff as well, right? So we got lots of stuff to build.
Makes sense, yeah.
So let us start with blocks of steel. And oh yeah, so I put the wrought iron here as a graphical how much iron it takes, but I actually already made up the double iron sheets iron double sheets. That was actually the first kind of the first thing I did. So we don't actually need that iron. That's just to kind of represent what's going on. So yeah, Nate, you want to start breaking down some of the scaffolding and stuff, and we'll go over and take down the cardboard box and start placing some of the new blocks.
But doesn't Sam have like a wand you can just hit the whole thing with and it'll just magically form?
I could, but I'd rather see you work.
He's gonna make you work for it. That's awesome. Alright, let me go break down the cardboard box here while you guys
so
take a bit of a
blocks
look
of
there.
steel require double plates, and you've got all of these.
Yes, so we can run those through the metal former and make the double plates.
That's right, you have a metal former.
Yes. I have different kinds of magic. Not quite as advanced as yours, but certainly worth doing, or useful for doing certain things, at least. Alright, and we're going to move this back one more so it's in line with the back of the crusher there, I think is what we're going to do. So that should be good. Okay. I don't see anything getting broken down here. You waiting?
You don't.
You waiting on things?
I'm so confused.
You don't have a pickaxe? We're just going to break all this down and bring it over to the build site over there.
I was looking at the graphical representation.
Oh, you were trying to look at the manual?
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you pre-made? Oh no, that's wrought iron. I need
that's just
I'll get to it.
That's for this stack of iron here. I already made the double iron sheets for the reinforced blast bricks. Other than that, I didn't pre-make any particular stuffs. Alright, let me pop down a cauldron here, get it out of my inventory. So I've got light engineering blocks, heavy engineering blocks, and looks like you've got the steel scaffolding. So let's take a look.
Yes, I do.
Basically, if you click on the up arrow or down arrow, one of the two, it will show you just the top level, the bottom level.
Right.
And then if you click on the play button, the little triangle thing, it'll stop, so it stops building it over and over, and you can see what you actually want to do. So we want 3 heavy blocks in the back, and then surround those with the scaffolding. Let's start there.
Okay.
We're going to go back here. So 2, 3, and then you'll do the 4 scaffolding around that.
I did something.
Sim's working on the seal. What's that?
Ta-da! I did something.
Yay, you did. Sim's working on the steel blocks and half slabs. This corner. See, we moved it back one. So 2, 3, 4, 5, right there. That is the light block. And then the cauldron goes in the middle up front. Alright, and now we need the steel blocks. And this comes from steel plates, is that right? Steel sheets, I mean?
Need to make double ingots first. They're double plates, aren't they?
Double plates. Let's see. Steel block.
Oh, have I put the wrong thing in there?
Uh-oh. I didn't train you on the metal former, did I? Alright, steel blocks take steel double sheets. 2 steel double sheets with a block mold. Uh-oh. Do I not? We don't have a block mold, do we? Okay, well, shoot. We gotta do things.
I thought I had to make plates too.
We're gonna have to start over, I think. So first of all, we need a block mold, which we don't have. That takes the steel block, which I do have, and a blank. The blank takes a single steel double sheet. So, yeah. Do we have a steel double sheet? Here's
2
one.
steel double sheets in here, yeah.
Okay. So if we take this one out, I guess you guys probably haven't used the metal former before. I think Blarg was here when I did it last time. So if you shift right click on this with an open hand, it removes the current mold. So here's the double ingot mold. I'll put that in there. To make new molds, you right-click with a steel block, which kind of makes a weird texture. But there's a steel block stuck under there now.
Okay.
And then, let me check this one more time. We need a metal press mold for a block, which takes a block of steel and a blank. Okay, this makes the blank. Right. So if I throw this on here, we should get a blank mold. Is that right? Yes.
Cool.
Okay, now to put, okay, so we basically just reverse them, I think. So now I put the blank up here. No, I don't put the blank up here. Alright, let me look it up again. I've forgotten as well. So to do this we need, oh right, no, you run the blank through it and then whatever you put up here is what it turns into. So that's the steel block, so we put this on a second time and that should give us a block mold. There it went.
Awesome.
Cool. Oh, that's still, there it goes.
But how do I convert this stuff down? Am I going to have to run it through a crucible?
Yeah, I think we may have to redo. We do have more steel. I don't know if we have enough. But we can process some more and we can run this all back through a crucible to get back what we had. Or we can just leave it in here because I'm sure we will use steel sheets sooner or later.
I can go and get some replacement steel if you need it. I've got plenty at home.
There's an option too. Well, let me just double check this. So for the steel blocks we need, okay, we've got the block mold and then we need double sheets. To get double sheets we need the plate mold and double ingots. To get double ingots we need the double ingot mold. Alright, so it's double ingot mold, then plate mold, then block mold. And that should give us the steel blocks we're looking for. That's more steps than I realized we had to do here. So, okay, we're going to cut for a minute and, well, let's start with what we got here. How many double ingots do you have, if any? Sim?
At the moment, I have 7 double ingots, 1 double sheet, and 16 single sheets.
You have 7 double ingots. Okay. So let's run, I'm not sure what the numbers are off the top of my head now, but let's run half of this through. And then we'll go to the next step and we'll kind of do this piecemeal instead of doing the whole thing all at once.
Alright, so you want the double ingots in
No,
there
no.
at the moment? No?
It's making double ingots. Hang on.
Okay. Alright.
You have 7. Let's put 2 more on. That'll make an even number.
Alright, I'll put the double ingots back in there.
Okay. Make 1 more. Alright, so we made double ingots. Now we're going to take the double ingots and press them into plates. And because they're double ingots instead of single ingots, we should get
8
double plates instead of single plates. So I dropped that on there now, and I've changed it to the plate mold. There we go. We're getting our steel double sheets, yes? Yes. Alright,
Very fancy piece
so
of
4
equipment.
per. And then the last step here is we need to put the block mold in, which we just made, and run the steel double sheets through. Man, this is a little more complicated than I was thinking it would be.
Okay, yeah.
And then we should get blocks of steel.
I took the steel
Oops.
that was required from over here for 4 blocks of steel, and it looks like we've got more steel than we needed.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure the numbers off the top of my head right now, so we need, let me double check the numbers over here. We need 4 actual blocks of steel and 14 steel slabs, which means 7 more blocks of steel. So we need 11 total blocks of steel. Alright, so I'm going to cut the recording here and we will go do what we need to do to get 11 blocks of steel, and then cut 7 of those into steel slabs, and then we can continue on from there. But there is more steel over here, so we should be good to go. Be back in a little bit. Okay, we're back and making progress here. We went ahead and made a rolling machine from Railcraft. It's kind of like the lower-ish tier of the metal former, but it can do some things that the metal former can't do. In particular, you can take 2 wrought iron or steel sheets, run it through the rolling machine with some flux, and get a double sheet, which you can't do with the metal former. And this isn't too tough to make. It's like 4 pistons and I forget, 4 pistons and some steel sheets, I think. So not too bad. Nice to have a little extra machine around if we need it. Alright, so Sim's finishing up blocks and half blocks and some black steel sheets, and we'll come back to the arc furnace in a minute, but Nate and I are going to head up here to our second build site. One of the things we need for the arc furnace to work is graphite electrodes, and the way you make graphite electrodes is with compressed coal coke. And the way you make compressed coal coke is with a squeezer.
More cardboard boxes.
With what? Cardboard boxes. Yes, more cardboard boxes, exactly. So we're going to do a squeezer over here, a refinery in the middle, and a fermenter over here. So all we need for the arc furnace is a squeezer, but then once you do that, if you do these other 2, you can make biodiesel, so why not? So let me make the squeezer, and if you want to grab the blocks on the right there, you can make the fermenter. It's the 19 light engineering blocks and the 8 fermenter blocks, and it's a simple 3x3. This is pretty easy. No crazy double sheets and crazy.
Over here, right
yeah,
here.
where that cardboard box is. Yep.
Okay. Well, let me look at the recipe.
So you can look in your manual if you want, but it's 3x3 like this, and then one block in the middle, and then surround it with squeezer blocks or fermenter blocks.
It looks just like that one.
Exactly the same, yeah. And then the top is another 3x3 of the light engineering blocks. Haven't actually done this yet, but I did look it up. Oh yeah, and I did want to mention the squeezer blocks are green and require green dye. The only way to get green dye is with malachite, so you have to find malachite. Hi, Sim.
Hello.
The fermenter blocks are blue and require blue dye. The only way to get blue dye is with lapis lazuli. So you have to go find lapis. Fortunately, we had a little, well no, I had to go find malachite, but I had marked one. And we had 3 lapis that somebody got from somewhere. I have no idea where. And then I think Sim has a
need one in the middle here too.
I think 2. Yeah, put 1 in the middle, and then 1 on top of that.
So there's just a hole in the middle is the only thing, right?
No. Put a light engineering block in the middle on this layer. That's why it's 19 instead of 18. There you go. And then 3x3 on the top there. And now, if we right-click with the hammer, ta-da! And you ready? Oh, you have to have the special engineer's hammer, Nate.
Oh.
This requires black steel to make, so you can't make any of this stuff until you have black steel. It's basically
not just any hammer? Okay.
No, here I'll let you do it. Go ahead. Right click on one of the blue blocks, I think. Might have to do the middle one, I don't know. There you go.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You clicked on this side, didn't you?
Not the way you wanted it. You wanted it over here.
It's got to match. Alright, so
We can just break one, can't we, and call it good.
break a block, and then do it again. Do it from this side.
Go. If you mess it up, it's
Perfect.
not too hard.
Now we got the nifty little dials over here. Alright, cool. So we need to run some power to this, and we can do the refinery last, actually, probably. So Sim, looks like you've got all the steel slabs and stuff done?
Yep. Where do they go?
Yeah, let's go work on the arc reactor again. Arc furnace. I keep wanting to say arc reactor.
Is you guys
Alright.
freaking out like mine is here?
What's that?
This thing's freaking out graphically on me.
Do you have Optifine on?
Probably.
Okay, go into options, video settings, performance and turn off fast render. And that should fix it for you.
Performance.
All right,
Oh,
so-
fast render is off.
Oh, really? Oh,
It's the
I don't
machine
know
just
then.
glitching over here. Mentor is freaking out.
I don't know. Okay, we need a
Freaking
steel
out.
block. Steel block here.
Where
And
you're
a
standing?
steel block here.
Okay,
I'm
there.
tired.
And the rest of the bottom level is all half slabs.
It's good now. It's broken. Remade it again.
More?
Okay. Yeah, 5x5. Should have 14 half slabs total.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
No, I
one
had
more.
11.
You have
When?
11? Oh, well, we need to
That
make
was what
more
you
then.
told me we needed. 11 half slabs.
11 steel blocks,
Well,
which would make 14 half slabs. We'll get it. We'll get it. All right, so 3 more on that level. Next to the cauldron. All right, you need 2 more then?
Yep.
Or 3 more, actually.
I've got 2 more steel blocks, but I thought you needed those 2 steel blocks for something.
Let's take a look here. Yes, we need 2 more steel blocks for the 3rd level. So we're still short 2 half slabs? We're short 1 steel block.
Okay. That I can do. That's not
Okay.
going to be too hard.
Cool. The next level now we need heavy, light, and oh yes, the blast furnace bricks, which we'll get to in a moment here. I already forgot. Heavies in the corners. Wait, where are the rest of the heavies? You got some of the heavy blocks, Nate?
I do not have any of
Hmm.
these.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Are
7.
those supposed to be light or heavy?
Let me double check this. 7 total. It says here 7 total heavy engineering blocks. But I don't have the ones to put on the front. Oh! Wait a minute. I'm doing something wrong. Okay, those 3 are good. Okay, no. I'm off a level. It's not these. I've already put the ones back here. We need to put these up front, like that and that. That. Okay. We're building. Alright, and then you need a couple more. Oh, you already done this. And then the light block goes there. Okay, and now we need the blast furnace bricks. And this is the crazy one. Basically, you need the 27 bricks that are in this improved blast furnace. But like I said, I'm not going to break this. And you don't get to reuse the blast furnace preheaters anyway, so we're just going to leave that right where it is. Sim, did you finish the black steel sheets?
Yes, I did. Hang on. Yeah.
Should be 3 double sheets, I think.
There you go.
Yes, cool, thank you. And Nate, you were working on the railcraft bricks?
Blast furnace bricks?
Yeah, the 34 railcraft blast furnace bricks?
Yep, you need those.
Yep. And that takes
There you go.
64 iron, the crucibles, which take fire clay. Yeah. Oh, and a steel hammer, of course. Okay, so we got that. And that. Now we need to make this, which is fire bricks on both sides. And we need 4 of these. Yes. So fire bricks. Actually, here, I can do it in the work table. Well, let's do it in here. In the production table, in case you want to see it while I'm doing it. Okay, and then it should be like so. And that'll make those 4. I can actually leave that there for a second. And then the core, we need the other 6 and
That's wrought iron. Steel.
these. Like so. Alright, so there's the 4 casings, and there's the core. Put this all together, and we should get our 27 reinforced blast steel bricks. Yes. And that's the last piece of the puzzle, I think.